Got a feeling there's going to be a lot of videos today, folks. Brian here at Geomagnetic Earthwatch. Tuesday, November 11, 2025. I can't do too much about the glare of the sun coming through my window right now, so I would like to relate to you today's and the preceding day's events and how they are lining up to something similar that happened on July 23rd, 2012. A major CME event, which could have then put us back into the Stone Age. Something just as powerful as the Carrington event. Or the end results could have been the same. So what's happening now is somewhat similar to what happened in July 2012. So basically, we have a train of CMEs coming in. So the first two or three, I may have explained this before, the first two or three CMEs launched over the past couple of days from the X1 flares have cleared a path through the interplanetary medium, has swept everything away, cleared a path, which made for the X5 to be coming through much, much faster, as shown, predicted to be tomorrow at 1,400 kilometers per second. So the interplanetary medium, we have the solar winds, and we have dust particles, and we have plasma. So the first set of CMEs just sort of swept everything away, right? It's like curling. I don't do curling. I don't understand the thrill of curling, but you know how they sweep the ice, right? To make that ball, that rock, come through smoother, faster, I'm assuming. I don't know. So this is what almost happened in July 2025, and I'm going to show you. I'm trying to do some mental notes for a talk about radiation storms. And I come across this article, so I'd much rather do this article first and see if I can get the other one tonight. Stand by. So July 23, 2012, there was a massive solar storm involving large CME coronal mass ejection. But it was several days ahead of us, ahead or behind us. It missed us by a margin of approximately 9 days because of the sun's spiral motion on its axis. However, see if I still have this window up. Yes, it is. Okay, so the massive CME happened here on July 23rd. But before then, so this one was not Earth-directed. Before then, the days previous, there were a series of CMEs that were Earth-directed. So if this one was Earth-directed, these ones cleared the path for this event to be more destructive. I found some videos. Let's take a look. I'll include the link on this NASA archive. So again, this is July 2012. I'm going to pause it for a minute. The sun, the Earth, stereo satellite. You're going to see a couple of CMEs hit Earth, but watch this direction here. Look at that one. Earth directed. Another one. Now watch the western limb. Look at this. Or in this case, we have 2 or 3 that's clearing the path for the X5. This one's clearing the path, and this one. So the speed of the X5 may not necessarily be all the expulsion force from the flare, but the fact that the preceding 2 or 3 CMEs have cleared the path through the interplanetary medium, swept everything aside to make way for the stronger X5 coming in. Hence the speed here. Not now. Sorry. One more. I had to lock my door and set the booby traps. What was I going to say? So there's a lot to there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to absorb, folks. A lot. To understand at what level we need to prepare. Now, obviously, we need to prepare for the upper levels. Okay. And again, I'm starting to do some mental notes and some written notes for my next video on the effects of proton events, solar proton events, and the effects that they can have on us, and assuming we're developing a multipolar field. So, this is not a kill shot. There's no percentage of this being a kill shot. Doesn't mean we're not going to have any problems. Like I said, based on the timing, because the path has already been cleared to Earth. If we have one more subsequent X-class flare, well, we'll see. So anyway, I thought you'd find that interesting, the event of July 2012. Something that could have been a kill shot. Anyway, folks, things are picking up. I'm trying to do as much as I can. And check in later.